So it really just started with one simple debate in the class that was, which is better, waffles or pancakes? And my government teacher took it as a sign that that could be used to teach students about government.
We did our Friday forum, Miss Morgan calls them, and she would put like a question on the board that was like, what's better, this or this? And one day it was, what's better, waffles or pancakes?
And so it really just evolved into this great little program of running as breakfast foods.
Waffles.
Waffles.
Waffles. Waffles.
Waffles.
Pancake.
Waffles. Waffles.
Waffles. Waffles. Waffles.
Pancakes.
Waffles. Waffles. Waffles.
Pancake.
Pancakes.
Pancake. Pancake.
Waffle.
Pancake.
Waffle.
Countries basically all start with the same ingredients, like waffles and pancakes, but the way they use it determines how the government functions. And as we got into it and started our Friday forum, the kids, they got so into the debate, and they asked if they could maybe have a vote, like an election about what was better, waffles or pancakes. So then Miss McCoy and I were like, sure, we'll run with it.
The level of engagement brought the kids that were less engaged with just kind of general notes and I guess basic school activities, so that having a more real life, I guess, topic of pancakes and waffles and food kind of brought their engagement level into the discussion.
I don't really have a passion for many of the things that I come here to learn. This project that Miss Morgan and Miss McCoy brought up, it really brought my passion into government. And so it really gave me that get up and go. I mean, there was days that I woke up and I was like, I'm not going to do this today. But then I remembered, campaign ends in a week. I have to be there.
They created campaign roles where they had to just create their party platform, and then they had presidents and vice presidents, but they also had campaign managers, they had policy advisors, they had the grassroots coordinator, the media analyst in each of their campaigns.
2025, 2026, 2027, every day, breakfast forever.
Wow. Oh, and then one last follow-up question. How much money do you have on reserves?
A lot.
The Papa Jim's waffle taco shells, those are great. And I highly support ice cream and waffles, and to be honest, I highly support pancakes and waffles too, but I just gotta always say that waffles are built better because they are.
We always made sure that we brought that connection piece back of how does this relate to our government, what this looks like in our government today. So I think they were able to make a better connection with what's going on, but this is also something that the kids are going to probably remember more so than just oh, I took notes and took tests and did worksheets. It became this whole big event, and that's why we didn't quite think it'd get that far, but they did.
I don't think I would have ever become this close with Owen Cater, my buddy right here, if it wasn't for this project. We don't really have anything in common. I was always like, why is Owen late? And then we started the breakfast waffle debate thing, and he started becoming on time. I was like, oh, Owen's here. And the bell didn't even ring yet. How great.
Where do you draw the line of how far the government can step, you know?
You can make a waffle into any shape. There are stitched waffles.
Then we opened it up to the staff and realized this could be a fun experience for the whole school to participate in. And it just kept getting bigger and bigger. And so we had teachers that represented special interest groups.
I know Mr. House got really into it with his third party and making it more of a school-wide thing.
Well, growing up in Washington, D.C. and being around politics and that bubble, I was always interested in politics and being involved in it. But when Ms. Morgan put out the email about their breakfast election, it just gravitated towards me as far as an interest level of something besides what I teach in earth science, and be able to support cross-curricular studying. I think the first thing would be to make sure that you understand that pancakes do not rule, waffles do not rule, and that all breakfasts will be equally represented at the breakfast table. We will promote healthy breakfasts. However, we will give subsidies to individuals that do not make enough money so that they can afford a healthy breakfast, especially for our children. They're probably going to be able to, I'll be able to help them more than I can help you. I represented, or I created the Breakfast Liberation Front, which is an alternative candidate platform. It's a little bit of a libertarian / counter-revolutionary feel to it, and it gives us an opportunity to practice the alternative messages that alternative platforms bring to a political campaign. There you go. Breakfast Liberation Front to come out and say a few words of encouragement for voting, the process. Thank you, Ms. Morgan, and everybody here, and the police for your vote for today.
The campaign has not been easy for us. We are a third party, and somehow we are still second place in polls. We will come out victorious today, and I need your help to make it. I believe in each and every one of you. We are for equality. We are all breakfast foods. We don't have waffle or pancake in our name. We are the Breakfast Liberation Front, not a pancake, not a waffle. We are for everyone, including you.
So we want to give people free choice. What can we do about the kids that get breakfast plates with high fructose corn syrup that's going to hurt them? Number 3, if you were to join parties, would you change your party name?
I think it's good that way.
Hello, welcome, come on in.
Where do you want us?
I'm Mr. Gratz, superintendent here, and these are folks that are members of a parent community advisory committee that I meet with pretty much every month. To give us just an elevator pitch real quick, I mean, they're about to vote.
Be able to choose what breakfast items they prefer, but nothing would be banned or illegal to like make or manufacture.
Seeing the way that the teacher is engaging not just in the classroom but throughout the school to get more and more involvement.
When you get out in the real world, it's not just here's notes, take your test. It's that collaboration with the team. It's working with people that you're not used to working with, people that have different thoughts, and it was really cool that the teachers took that approach and that other teachers joined in to really make it like a school-wide event. So I thought that was pretty great.
There were kids that voiced how much this made them want to come to school. The engagement, the ownership that they took of their learning, and that's the kind of thing I think if we can make that more commonplace, more kids will get engaged, more kids will want to come.
I was absolutely impressed.
All right, so yes, thank you guys. The press secretary has pulled their candidate. Apparently an issue has come up, and they will be releasing a press statement shortly.
I know that 2 days ago I ate spaghetti for breakfast. I loved it.
I had ice cream.
So I taught in 2 of my classes. I taught Head Waffle, and Head Waffle came to me and was super energetic about what was going on. And then we had a lot of the events come about throughout school where we started getting some different departments involved. Somewhat kind of interjected myself because I thought it was so awesome how we were teaching and learning through different styles.
Just let you know, this is being put on by the Breakfast Liberation Front, BLF, and we're the third party.
And then we ended up doing some donut eating contests and getting involved with some Facebook, Instagram pages, all that kind of stuff, and so it was pretty fun.
Go!
I was always a very hands-on learner myself. I've always been a fan of learning through experience and learning through projects and things like that, not just opening up a textbook or nowadays a Chromebook and just reading. And it literally just got us out of the traditional mold of sitting at a desk and learning, and it got involvement throughout the different departments of the school. It was in the hallways, preschool, it had a bunch of camaraderie, and it just had a whole bunch of like morale culture building.
The diners, they would be able to choose whether it's a national holiday or a, as some would call it, a Hallmark holiday.
Same category as everyone else. We're just another breakfast food, another great one. So, yeah, absolutely.
If you truly believe this, then why is your name Pancake?
You guys will have, again, 2 minutes to answer the question.
I, like most others, could have brunch for dinner too. Brunch.
And then the day of the election, we would email to those who registered, and like everybody was involved. We got almost 500 of the 500 of the 650 registered voters to actually vote. So it was amazing. And then the kids started talking about, okay, well, if we can't meet the promise that we gave our special interest group because our Congress won't go into it, Ms. Morgan, Ms. McCoy, what's that executive power the president has that can bypass Congress? And we're like, executive order, and they're like, yeah, we'll just executive order it.
This project really helped me connect. I don't want to cry.
It's all right.
It really helped me. Like, connect before I go. And it was great.
Oh, we plan to do it bigger and better. Next year, we even the staff and the students have talked about how they want to make it a tradition.
Getting kids just to participate in school is really hard, especially in high school when there's like technology, phones, all the things. And I think doing this in, like Owen said, doing this in a lot of classes would really help get kids involved. And I think it would definitely benefit.
This isn't just a government thing. This kind of learning, it can be done in so many atmospheres. It needs creativity.
But it's also fun for them, and then it gets the teachers energized, and it gets a big buzz going throughout the school. And to me, that's what learning is all about.